Hi guys, welcome to the video. Hardly Gaming here. We're going to be having a quick look today at a build I put together for turrets. It also uses custom mines as well, which I find a really good combination between the two. With this build I'm getting between 200,000 to 215,000 damage per shot of the assault turret, and I am between 5 and 10 million with the sniper turret. I would use this with the assault turret. I'm trying to put a build together to work against all the drones and stuff like that in the New York missions. So let's just have a quick look at the build. So straight off you can see I'm using the technician signature tree here. That's to get the extra skill point and also the extra skill damage. My primary weapon is going to be just my classic M1A, nicely rolled here with Spike as my thing here. Headshots grant 20% skill damage for 8 seconds. That's a really nice proc that. My secondary is as usual going to be the Sweet Dreams for instant melee kill there, and my backup is going to be the backup boomstick. Going into the gear sets, I have one set of Channel Light for the explosive damage that is rolled with skill damage, skill haste and skill haste mod. I have one piece of Wyvern for the extra skill damage, again rolled with skill damage. I do have status here, but I just haven't got a better thing to put here. I would rather have skill haste. And my backpack talent, I'm using a skill as tech support. Skill kills increase total skill damage by 25% for 20 seconds. This is really nice. I love this one here. Our chest piece is going to be a perfect glass cannon. Now, if you had a normal glass cannon with maybe a Hana U or a Wyvern, I would recommend that. The only one I've got isn't, in my mind, as good because I rolled for skill haste and not skill damage. Whereas with this, I was able to roll for max skill damage. Plus, it actually adds quite a lot of DPS to my build as well. I've got headshot damage here, weapon damage and headshot damage, and a little bit of explosive resistance, which doesn't really matter because with Perfect Glass Cannon, you're going to die if you get hit. It's very, very powerful, but it is risky. I've got one piece of Murakami for the skill duration. I find this really helpful, especially with the assault turret. I wouldn't use this so much if I was using a sniper turret because the sniper turret has an enormous duration. But the assault turret, I would recommend using this. And again, skill haste and skill damage. I have two pieces of Hana U for the skill haste and skill damage, and these are both rolled for skill haste and skill damage. Now, that gives my Seeker Mines 2.8 million damage with 26-second cooldown, which is not too bad. These, however, ironically, are not your main damage dealer. These are to support your main damage dealer, which is the assault turret. Now, it does say here I'm only doing 119,000 damage, but with Glass Cannon, which doesn't take into account this at the moment, it only takes into account when you're actually using the skill. Spike and tech support, you're doing a huge amount of extra damage here. So let's just go have a look at the target dummy here. And as we know, this target range is not a perfectly accurate representation. I did test this build out by running a heroic level mission, and I finished with second highest damage and highest kills. And that's against, I believe it was one support bear build and 2 rifle damage builds. So you can see how powerful it is. So I'm going to throw my Seeker Mines just to quickly proc tech support, get my turret out, and I'm going to shoot this dummy in the head. Now as you can see, I'm actually doing massive amounts of damage with my normal gun. As a skill build, that is a lot of damage. And now my turret. See that I'm doing just under 213,000 damage as long as Spike is procced. Now Spike lasts for 8 seconds, so you can quite easily just pop up, take a shot, hide back down. And you want to also keep tech support active. The thing with this build is it doesn't require an overcharge. It doesn't require much input from the player unless you want input. You can quite comfortably hide behind cover and just let this build do its own thing. And in the mission I said, I was running the support player, was running the Artificer Hive, and my turret was hitting at 250,000 at times. So it is very powerful. It's really quite handy against bosses because your turret just sits on them and just continuously throws damage into them. But yeah, it's a really nice build, guys, and it's a lot of fun to use, and I'd recommend giving it a go. If you do, let me know, put it in the comments, and if you could like and subscribe, it's very important to me to get those right now because I'm very, very new to the channel, and every single one of them is appreciated. But I hope you enjoyed the build, guys, and I'll see you next time.